Hello. I am going to start by talking about my plan for Capricorn. So I've made a couple starting points just to have kind of like an idea of what I want to make. The first is, I'm not sure I'm committed to it, but I'm playing around with the idea of a pace Silent Suzuka. Just because I do like Silent Suzuka, and I think this is the heaviest RNG cup, so getting the kind of like optimal Umas matters a lot less. Like if ever there's a time to run Oshis, if they're remotely fixable, I think this is the cup to do it. For sprint, I think they'd have a high chance of winning because it's basically whoever just hits their excels. The distance is so short, there's so much RNG. This is where you run the Oshis. If you can fix them. Some are just kind of unfixable, and what can you do? But that's Silence, that's Saiyan Sky for me, so I'll run Silent Suzuka potentially. So this is kind of the idea. This is the deck I was going to do with a 4 wit, 2 speed. I kind of hit the stat line I'm generally looking for, but I didn't hit the pace S or the sprint S. Because I'm fixing her, I didn't have a chance for Turf S, but if ever there was a time for Turf S, it is the Sprint Cup. The shorter the distance, the better surface is, or track, I guess, and then the longer it gets, the better distance becomes, and at Sprint, they're relatively equal. If you don't have a lot of excels, then Turf S can actually be better than Sprint S, but it's pretty even, and then Style just modifies Wit, so given this is a Wit Cup, pretty good. So with the fixing of Suzuka, I can't get a Turf Spark, but I could relatively easy get a Sprint or Pace Spark, so this is kind of the prototype that I made. Then I made a prototype Bakushin. This run went awful, but it did hit the Sprint S, so it's probably roughly equal to the other one for now. I went with the Give Mummy a Hug and Victoria per Plancha through direct parents. So I spent a bit of time and made this El Condor Pasa that I'm very happy with. Where did she go? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. I should favorite that. And so I'm very happy with her. She has 8 Sprint Sparks, as well as 5 Power, 2 Speed, and a lot of useful White Sparks on the direct parent. Not great stars on them, but just Sprint, Corner Sprint, Straightaway Sprinting Gear, and Slipstream is already incredible, and then Corner Depths there. So I was very happy with that, and I'm probably done farming El Condor Passes. But I do need to make a parent for the El Condor Pass I plan on running. So that's where, for now, I think this is my grandparent, this Silent Suzuka. Just 2 Sprint, 2 Power is not bad, has Uma Stand, Ignited Spirit Speed, Meticulous Measures. Corner Adept, like, it's not bad. It's not optimal, but it's pretty good. And I'm gonna use a Taiki shuttle that I found that just had use the same Taiki shuttle that I used for the El Condor Pasa parent. So it's just 3 Sprint, 3 Power, just to get those pink and blue sparks in. And those are the 3 Umas that I'm thinking about running. I might run King Halo. But King Halo is also the... For now, these are parent runs for my El Condor Pasa. So I chose her because she has very limited affinities. So I fixed her pace so that she could get a pace spark as well. And then she has only turf, only sprint, and then pacer late. So 3/4 of the time, the pink spark will line up for something I at least don't mind. And 2/4, or half the time, I'll get turf or sprint, which I'd be very happy with. So that's what I'm farming right now. And then the 3 that I'm running would be this Bakushin, this Silent Suzuka, and then I haven't made an example Condor Pasa yet because I'm waiting for making a King Halo or getting desperate later on. I'm also not going to spend too much time on this cup because I think Capricorn is very high RNG, so probably just 5 to 7 runs per ace is probably where I'm going to leave it, and then I'm going to work on parents. So After that, I guess I'll roll into my Sagittarius cup. So this is the gold chip I used for most of it, which was pretty good, but what I kind of wasn't super satisfied. I was very happy with it, but I wasn't super satisfied that I lost Unity Cup Finals, so I didn't get No Stopping Me. So I ran a lot more gold chips, and eventually I settled on this gold chip, which is a little bit better, but it felt like it should have been a lot better. So it has Turf S, Long S, 1200 speed, 1200 power, 940 wit, 480 wit, 940 stamina. Because it had such high stamina, I only gave it a white recovery. It has Spurt, No Stopping Me, Moving Past and Beyond, Let's Pump Some Iron. Where it's a little weak is its mid-game, especially because despite this being my deck and only having 2 SSRs, I never got the Curvature event, and I really wanted that mid-game, but that's what it's like. You can't have the perfect high roll, so I was very satisfied with this. I don't think I could make a better gold chip. Well, I mean, I did run like 20 gold chips, or 30 gold chips, so I know that I couldn't make another better one for probably 50 runs. Then this is my Saiyan Sky. It's the same from round 1 and 2. It's pretty good. Working groundwork, 1240 speed. It's got enough survivability. It's probably overstamped for finals. I probably could have cut it closer. But it's okay. Just because of the guaranteed great mood, this is made for a round 1 or 2 where I get potentially awful or bad mood. It has good mid-game and 680 wit. And then I'm running a front Griefing Air Groove just to... because I felt like I couldn't make another really viable ace. So I settled on making a... I settled on using my Libra debuffer, so it debuffs pace and end very well. And then I ran her front to kind of push my Saiyan Sky a little bit. Just challenge her a little bit, make sure she has a chance at winning when there isn't any other front runners. We'll see what we're up against. We got 2 more gold chips, okay. We're the 1-2 favorite, that's really promising. I was a little bit nervous about this CM because my round 1 and 2 weren't super promising. I think round 1 I averaged 3.5 wins per set, and then round 2 I only averaged 2.5. So I'm hoping I can get the win, but it's, you know, it is what it is. This is a pretty scary lineup actually. 2 gold chips, 1 Rice Shower. Rice Shower is kind of whatever. And then a Taishin and 2 Christmas Ogres. That is quite the scary lineup I'm playing against on both sides. And thank you. I'm hoping it goes well. We'll see. I'll probably check out the Twinkle series. What do we have? Okay, this gold chip finishes best at 228.5. Can go up to like 230. Oh, that must have been an awful. It might be low stammed. 800 stamina, go home specialist. A little tight, but not that bad. This gold chip also, 228 to 230. Mine has the best low roll, but it doesn't actually have too much better of a high roll, which is a bit concerning. My Griefer, 229s, 228s, 229s, 228 to 230s, 228 to 232s, and 228 to 230s. Okay. Take a look around this for the stats. We got an 1100. Okay, it's a normal Taishin. I've seen a lot of Guts Max Taishins, and I feel like it actually works pretty well with the long straight. But this is not one of those. And then 1200, 1140, 870 wit on this Ogre cap, 820 on that one. Pretty good wit. All the Umas look pretty good, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, nobody got a late start. That's good. And there's a spot struggle, just to push Saiyan Sky just a little bit more. subduing the end closers. I think the Griefer is not going to do well for finals because of the great moods, but we'll see. Alright, we're rushed. I think we have the stamina that's okay, and I think I'm okay with that. Gold chip's in the perfect position right now. So that's really promising. We got a good Saiyan Sky lead. She might move a bit too far forward after Anchor's away, but she might also just stay perfectly in place. That Taishin is kind of starting to get close, though. Yeah, she's going to pass into 5th. Okay. Looks like we're going to hold on to Rod, so that's pretty good. Oh, maybe that X-Ogre's kind of getting close. Okay, oh, the leader's Pride at the end of the mid-race? That's crazy. Alright, she holds on. Straightaway spurt from the gold chip. But we're fishing. Alright, the fishing. No stopping me and Ignited Spirit Power. Alright, gold chip looks like she's in a prime position to win this race. I think it's over for Saiyan Sky, not in a big enough lead. But I think it's all gold chip. Taishin's... I think Taishin's too far back, yeah. This looks really good for us. Yeah, the speed carryover for the Saiyan wasn't enough, but it was all gold chip. She just perfectly procced her Excel. Straight away spurred into No Stopping Me into Ignited Spirit Power. She was... and then... It wasn't ideal to be farther forward for her Excels, but, you know, it's better to be farther forward and not hit them. Alright, very happy with that result. Oh, that's a pretty reasonable lobby too, 10,600. The matchmaker usually actually gives me really easy finals, so this was like a mid-tier finals, actually usually higher than I have to play against. Alright, very happy with that result. Yeah, I'm so glad Gold Ship is a free horse. If this was a paid horse, it would feel so incredibly busted. If it was inverted and the gold horse and the free horse was like Taishin, and you just watched all these gold ships beat you, it would feel so bad. We can take a look at these Taishin, at the cards people are running. Okay, so this was probably another free to play. His deck looks very similar to mine, actually. He went for 3 speed and then borrowed a Super Creek. Oh, this guy has his own Super Creek. Oh, this is a Dolphin player. He's got his 3LB Rico and his MLB Super Creek. Has his long S. What do we got from the Ogre Cap? 2 speed, 3 wit. And the other one was running probably the same. Yeah, 2 speed, 3 wit. Just slightly better. Long S on them. The Rice Shower. Yeah, kind of the same decks run on all of them. It makes sense. Whew. Nice. Alright, I'll equip my title. Yeah, it was getting a little hard without Kitasan, but the Kitasan rerun has brought me back. People were starting to feel like I was getting card diffed too much, and so it's nice that it's kind of equalized again. I feel like most serious players in CMs now have Kitasan, so the difference between like a free to play and a whale feels kind of as minimal as it's ever been, and I think that'll continue into Mant, which is really nice. It feels like it rewards your effort, which I think is important to have people to regularly play the game. Okay. So I think that was all I was gonna go over, because I went over what I was running into Capricorn already. Yeah. So Epi Lifo, did you run your finals yet? How did they go? Okay, so this is my parent run for King Halo. I wanted this to be one of my grandparents, which is 2 power, 2 sprint, and my own, so I could I have access to it. And then the Boro was a 3 power, 3 sprint. With groundwork, I'm hoping to hit the groundwork, but it's not super necessary, because I think the only dangerous front for Capricorn is going to be Smart Falcon. So I think there's a good chance that Pacers might be lucky again, just like in Sagittarius. So if I can add groundwork to my Uma, I don't think it's like necessary, but it's a nice to have. So that's kind of what I'm looking to add with that little proc of groundwork, hopefully, but I'm not really aiming for it. Oh, nice. Yeah, gold ship's so reliable. Good old gold ship. Actually the best free horse. And it's not close. I think if I go to my archive... No, not Hall of Fame. Trainer notes. How many gold ship runs am I at now? Passer. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I passed the 50 million recently. 135 careers. Just a gold ship. Yeah. Alright, so congrats. And I think I'm going to end the stream here. Yeah, very happy with the results. Good luck everyone else on your finals, or if you've already run them, I hope you did well.